Hi everyone, welcome to what I prepped today. At my local Walmart, I think I've told you before, I was amazed at the price of lima beans, that they were over $2 a pound. They've actually dropped the price. It's $1.56 a pound, and where it used to actually be cheaper to buy two 1 pound packages than one 2 pound package. It's now actually the same, but the price has dropped to like $1.56 a pound. So the last time I was there, I bought I think 6, and that's what I use when I make a roaster full of ham and lima bean soup. So I'm getting ready to make more ham and lima bean soup from that ham bone that I saved. The last time I freeze dried ham, I had 2 hams. I freeze dried them and I saved the ham bones. I made 1 batch of ham and lima bean soup, and I'm getting ready to make my second batch here. So I bought 6 singles, and I also bought 3 2-pound packages of lima beans. Those are going to go in Mylar into the food storage. And I also showed you a video not too long ago of the price increases at Dollar Tree through the smaller sizes. So their red kidney beans at Dollar Tree are still $1, but now instead of a pound, you get 12 ounces. So per pound, that's $1.33. So I did buy 1. I didn't stock up. I wasn't sure how much they are at Walmart. Well, they're still just a little bit cheaper at Dollar Tree. They're $1.42 a pound for the red kidney beans at Walmart. So while I was there, I went ahead and picked up those. But when I get out again and back to Dollar Tree still is the better price. And I'm going to be going to Sam's Club again shortly, and I think I'll stop at the Dollar Tree near there and see if anybody has, or maybe I'll check a couple other Dollar Trees to see if they still have the 1 pound kidney beans for $1. What else did I get there? That's really what I went for, was the beans, and I went for milk. So I have a question for those of you who buy milk, and perhaps not the Fairlife brand. I don't drink a lot of milk. I'll drink some almond milk occasionally, but I'll put half and half in my coffee. But I buy this Fairlife milk, and I usually buy the one with the DHE and omega-3s added for Nicholas. This is a 52-ounce container of milk, 1.5 liters, and I pay almost $4 for this one. So I'm real curious, for those of you who don't have mandatory state minimums like Pennsylvania does for milk, if you have this Fairlife milk available in your area, can just check your Walmart or wherever and let me know what the price is. I pay I think it's $3.78 for the whole ultra filtered milk, and then I think it's over $4 for the one with the omega-3s added, and then they also have chocolate milk. But Nicholas prefers the chocolate almond milk to the chocolate milk, plain milk. So I think we pay $3 for almond milk. And that's another thing I'm just curious about, is if you don't have the state mandatory minimums for milk, is your almond milk then cheaper too? Because then I think it's comparably priced, so they could probably sell this almond milk for more in Pennsylvania because it's still going to be less than the cow milk. So I'm just curious about that. I'm not real sure like how that would work. So anyway, we have a birthday coming up, and I always check the clearance section anyway. I normally would not have purchased these candles, but I'm going to need them within a week. So I went ahead and bought those. Not even sure if we're doing a cake. We usually do an ice cream cake, but sometimes, we always leave it up to the person whose birthday is. Do you want a cake? And if so, what kind? We get Dairy Queen ice cream cakes. Some people prefer those over the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream cakes. Somebody wants a home-baked cake. Somebody wants just a store-bought cake. I don't know. Sometimes they don't want any cake. they just want to eat out or whatever. So what else did I get? I had coupons that were expiring. And I have a lot of shampoo and conditioner in my storage, my stockpile. But when I get these coupons that, believe me, they're nothing like the mad couponers like Penelope, the squirrely prepper. She gets her stuff for free. I had $4 off of 2 of this Garnier whole blends. So it's $3.47. So basically, I got 1 and got 1 free. A little more than free. And then I got $2 off of another one. So at $3.47, that's a good deal. And I really, really like this shampoo, especially this Ginger Recovery. It smells really good. But I've also had that coupon when they have the 33% additional free, and that makes it a really good deal. But they didn't this time. So then I got some of this Garnier Fructis. I had $2 off 2, but it's a $3 bottle of shampoo, a $3 bottle of conditioner, so it ended up being $2, which the more expensive shampoo ended up being cheaper. But I had $2 off of 2 of these, and normally I would just buy the small size like I do with these, but my husband only wants to use this. This is all he uses, even when I get good deals on this other shampoo. This Aussie is his favorite, so he will only use the Aussie shampoo and conditioner just because, you know, he's faithful to Tide, he's faithful to Dawn, and he's faithful to me. Anywho, I had a $2 off of this Dial, and this marula oil really smells good. A lot of times I will get stuff just because of a coupon, a high value coupon. If the generic brand is still cheaper, I don't usually get that. Use that coupon, but this smells really good, so I got another one of those. And then, of course, the Purcell, I had a $2 coupon off of this, but it was like $5.60 or $5.70, which dropped it to $3.50. And I still got it, but I probably shouldn't have, because this price on this has recently gone up. I'm pretty sure this price was $3.99, maybe $4.24, and now it's $5.47 or something like that. I don't know. I just did. I probably should have done like I did with some of my other shampoos. I just left a coupon on the shelf for the next person in case they wanted it. We stocked up on some pads. You know, the thing is, and I know you guys, don't be alienated. If this makes you uncomfortable, grow up. But anyway, it's a fact of life, right? So here's another reason these guys should care. If you're the primary prepper in your family and your wife doesn't get on board, you know you're stocking up on toilet paper. You know that you may want to stock up on paper towels and things like that, especially with the shortages that we've recently encountered. So these things are definitely something that, and I've said this before, in a pinch or in a SHTF scenario, if you all of a sudden can't get the sanitary products, your wife or your daughters are going to go ballistic, not knowing what to do. And there is something they can do. There's a reason they're called rags, and I digress, but look it up. And also, there are people who are making their own toilet paper. There are also people who can teach you how to make your own sanitary products. Anyway, I need to learn how to do that. I mean, I know how to sew. I just need some of the products that they use so that I can do that as well. And then, you know, I was walking by my contact solution and I noticed that the price increased on the double pack. I don't buy the Bausch & Lomb because this brand, the Equate brand, is inexpensive enough and it's really good. I like it. I'm satisfied with it. But I think the price increased like 50 or 60 cents. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Normally I would say I'm not buying that. I should have bought a couple more. The prices out there are increasing. And some of them are increasing astronomically ridiculous. I mean, I paid $6 a pound the other day for ground beef. Normally I would never pay that. And it's not as high in my area as some of you have reported that you pay for ground beef. I mean, I can still get it for $3 a pound. I was just in a pinch, in a hurry, and I grabbed what this store had that I was in. And, you know, so that's how that worked. But So these type of things, you should have at least a year supply. If you're out of sanitary napkins or if you're out of contact solution, that's not a good thing to be out of. So, I mean, stock up, but just rotate your stock like we're supposed to be doing on everything anyway. So I also picked up another one of these Repel. It's a plant-based lemon eucalyptus insect repellent. I'm really pleased with this. It doesn't have DEET in it, and it just has oil of lemon eucalyptus. And this is a 4-ounce bottle for, I think it's $4 or $5. And I did buy some stuff with DEET the other day, but that's because my husband uses that and says that when he's outside and our other place is really surrounded by woods, that this doesn't cut it for as long, and he doesn't want to stop what he's doing for lengthy periods of time just to keep reapplying his bug screen, and it's his skin. If he wants to use it, that's fine. So I had forgotten actually that I bought this at Big Lots. Ollie's. It was DEET-free bug repellent, also made out of essential oils. It has a lot more oils in it there. You can see it says it has citronella oil, cedarwood oil, lemongrass, and peppermint oils, and thyme oil as well. It also apparently has, does that say soap there? And vitamin E, water, and I was going to say, what is that? And it says total because it's adding up the percentage of the ingredients. So I haven't tried this, but like I said before, we are planning our nice little downriver canoe trip. And so I'm going to take both of these. That's what those are for. I would think that a continuous spray would be nicer. It's less likely to spill, but they didn't have anything in a continuous spray that's non-spillable that is also almost all natural. So that's why I picked those up. And last but not least, like I said, I always look for deals. I wasn't looking for school clothes for anyone, and I always just go by and I saw the big clearance sign. So I picked up 2 pair of jeans that may or may not fit my grandson. They were only $3, marked down from 10. He likes a skinny jean, but I really don't think he's going to care for these plain jeans. Sometimes he's just like, tries to be all stylish. Yeah, stylish. And it's really nice. It's really cute too. I mean, he's 8 years old, and sometimes he doesn't even want to comb his hair. Other times he will stand at the mirror for almost an hour to get his hair perfect. So I thought, if he does not like these jeans, if they fit him, first of all, I mean, he's got to try them on, and if they fit him and he likes them, great. They're going into his for school pile or for play. I really don't care. They're cheap enough, right? But I thought, he liked a pair of jeans that had all the holes in them, the ones you have to pay all kinds of extra money for because somebody already put holes in them. So I thought I would tell him just to design his own pants. If they fit and he doesn't like how they look, I'm going to tell him to make them into a pair of jeans that he will enjoy wearing. He did that with one of his t-shirts already. He took my Sharpie markers on a white t-shirt and he made a Fortnite shirt for himself, and he really likes his shirt. So if he can take the Sharpies and do something with this, or take some scissors and cut some interesting holes in there, it'll give him something to do, and most of all, get him away from the electronics, which are a problem, in my opinion. It's really interesting. We've got this real life social experiment going on without even attempting it. My older grandson, who is 8, the one he chose his little tag. He wants to be ever prepper, but he's been allowed to have electronics and play with a phone for forever, and that's just how his mom chose to have that. And my other grandson, who just turned 2, and because it was in March or April, his birthday party was canceled, because that's just when everything went crazy with COVID. But he's not allowed to have any sort of electronics. He's not allowed to have a phone. He's allowed to watch television, but he's, you know, just like kind of we were, I guess, when we grew up, he's not allowed to, you know, sit there on a phone, and he's not allowed to watch television or YouTube on a phone. So it's going to be interesting to see how those play out with two totally different scenarios of the grandchildren being raised. So anyway, this is it. This was my, ended up spending a little more than I intended to, because I had forgotten I had the coupons that expired. I ran into clearance priced clothes and the beans. I stock up on the beans, but you know, the majority of what I spend is for my storage and my pantry, so that I can make things, freeze dry them, and I always want to be able to feed my family. And then of course, you know, if something would happen where my family would need to come stay here or need food, you know, my family has family, you know, so it's just something I like to do, is to try to help and make sure that I have enough in case something would get ugly. I mean, I might say, oh, to my grandson, well, yeah, you can come here. Well, then I'm not going to turn his mother away. And if he's never going to want to leave his grandmother, you know, so you have to draw the line somewhere, but you also have to make allowances and erase that line and move it back a little bit further sometimes. I don't feel like any lines should be drawn in sand. Or excuse me, in paint. Red line, whatever. I think you get the point. I'm really, really tired. It's past my bedtime. I'm making this video. It's 9:30 at night here, and my bedtime is usually 8 o'clock. Because I'm just that old. All right, everybody. So thanks for bearing with me and my rattling on, and let me know if you can, if you have this Fairlife milk, how much it is. Do you have state mandatory minimums for milk in your state? And is your Silk almond milk or your Almond Breeze almond milk comparable to the price, or what I paid, $2.79 or $2.89 for a half gallon of almond milk, and I paid almost $4 for this 1.5 liters of the Fairlife milk. And let me know. What did you prep today? Be blessed, everyone.